Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Jo, and this is your solar return for Gemini. Happy birthday, Gemini. This covers May 21st through June 20th. Now with Gemini, it is ruled by Mercury, and we know Mercury is the messenger of the gods who used to run from the heavens back to earth, bringing all the information to and fro with high speed. He was the ruler of communications and the higher intellectual mind. Now with Gemini, the symbol or glyph is the twins. Their motto is I think. Gemini is a masculine, mutable air sign, and their opposite on the zodiac, or 180 degrees apart, is Sagittarius. So where Geminis love to gather information and network, they're very social and helping others with their information, Sagittarius on the other side likes to assimilate that information for themselves. Also, with Gemini, it rules the hands, arms, shoulders, and lungs of mankind. Now the 30 days are broken up into 10 days each. They're called decanates. The first decanate is May 21st through May 31st, and your keyword, Gemini, is ingenuity. Your constellation is Lepus, the hare, who triumphs over enemies by outwitting them. And your planetary subruler is Mercury. For the second decanate of June 1st through June 10th, the keyword for you is union. Your constellation is Orion, the great hunter of great strength and beauty. Orion was placed in the heavens to commemorate his great bravery, and your subruler is Venus. For the third decanate, or 10 days, of Gemini, June 11th through the 20th, your keyword is reason. Your constellation is Auriga, the charioteer, and he was the serpent-footed king who invented the four-wheeled chariot, which symbolizes communication. And that subruler is Uranus. So that's a little bit of a background for you, Gemini, some little tidbits. Okay, so the cards that we have for you, the first card we have is a major arcana, which is the world. Now the world is a symbol of completion, and it's apropos for the end of your year, solar year, and the start of your new solar year. And the world is talking about that completion. Some phase in your life is over. Yes, the year is over, but let's look in retrospect what you are putting behind you, what you have finished, what you have accomplished, what you have achieved. And now you're going forward, because as this ends, there is a new beginning. And with the world, we know that it is our achievements, it is our successes, our accolades. It's like you're dancing at the top of the world, that everything came together for you. So whether your last year was one that you had great successes in, or ones that you don't realize were great successes, you have accomplished a chapter in your life. And for whatever that cycle was in your life, it was necessary in your soul path for where you're heading. And now with this beautiful card of the world saying that it's success, and you should feel accomplished and achieved in what you have put behind you. And going forward, with the world card, it's saying, let's start something new, a brand new beginning, but starting this energy with one of optimism, hope, growth, and expansion. Then we have the Five of Pentacles. Now the Five is that energy that needs to go somewhere. We know that there's uncertainty with the Five. And the Five of Pentacles is talking about maybe you're worrying about your finances. You could be worrying that you don't have enough money. You could be worrying that you're not feeling healthy. You could be worried about your relationships are not stable. You might be worried that you don't have a strong foundation with your partner at work or in your life, family members, siblings. The Pentacles represent that health and wealth, but it's also knowledge to me and things that you work on in your life, work toward. It's that third dimensional reality. Now, though it looks bleak, we have to say, here you are with your head down. Okay? You're not looking up. And the stained glass window with the pentacles are illuminated like you would see in a church or a holy place. It's representative of spirit, and that there is always a higher source, energy, creator, there to look up toward. And if you would just stop feeling sorry for yourself, or even creating this woe and worry in your life, oh, I'm going to lose my house, I'm going to lose my boyfriend or my husband, you know, I'm going to get sick. You know, you're putting all this negativity, which is very much of a Five energy, But on the higher vibration, why don't you turn all that negativity and doubt into something creative? The 5 is also very creative. The energy wants to go. So why not look up to spirit, ask for help, start thinking of the things that you want in your life to make manifest in this third dimensional plane. I have a stable, financial, grounded, secure life. I have a healthy, strong body that heals itself and restores me to my natural state of health and wellness. I attract to me healthy, loving relationships. And this way you could purge anything that is negative by actually saying something positive. So instead of turning it into I don't want, I don't need, say what you do want, say what you do need, and put it out there to the universe. Okay? And create, number 5, create with all that energy something positive and beautiful in your physical life. And then you have the 6 of Wands. Now this is saying for some of you, you'll be asked to lead something. Some of you are going to be asked to take on a promotion. Maybe some of you are going to be asked to move into a higher position in your job or at work or even in a social organization, something that you do with groups of other people. 6 is definitely balance, but the wands are creation, spirituality, passion, drive, anything that you can spark like a fire and create. The wands energy does give you that feeling of starting something new, creating something. And looking here at the crowd, they're all waving their sticks in excitement and joy for you. So for some of you, you are going to be getting a raise or a promotion, or you're going to be moving higher up in your company. Even if some of you are moving to a higher floor, you know, with a nice corner office. Your relationship is going to move forward. Whether this is relationship with yourself and spirit, whether it's your relationship with yourself and your body, if some of you are even partnering with someone, this could be good news coming to you. Great news pertaining to work, that things are going to be manifesting. The ideas that you had have been successful, and now you can move forward, because with this energy you're definitely moving forward into a successful, happy period for your life. So it depends on what's going on in your life, how that will affect you. But with the World card, we know something new is beginning in your life. You can create something positive out of this negative feeling here, turn it around to something that is grounded and stable and balanced. Creating, okay? We have that 5 energy is creating, and the wands are about creating. This is male energy, okay? Male life energy, the spark. The wands carry that fire, that flame energy. So this is a year, definitely it seems like you're going to turn your negatives into positives. People will notice your ideas, your passion, your creativity, and it will propel you forward in whatever area in your life, since this is a general reading, that it would pertain to. Now I did pull a fairy oracle card, and I got the gatekeeper, number 45. We've had this before. It's fairy time, time shifts, and dimensional slips. Now we see that she stands guard, and look at this magnificent sword. Isn't that appropriate for Gemini? Because your sign is air, and the swords in tarot represent the air signs. We have number 45. That's a 9 when you add 4 and 5. So we know, again, it's talking about endings. This year, 2016, is a 9 vibration when you add the 2, 0, 1, and 6. So this ties in with, this is a year of endings. Everything that has culminated over the year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, adding up to the 9 is your completion. That's why this World card is so amazing to get for you, because it is the truth. You have completed the last 8 years in the cycle of your life and your soul cycle. And with this card as the gatekeeper, and it's talking about time, which is really, again, very good, because, you know, Mercury rules communication, and time, traveling back and forth, things that he would do with great speed. So it just fits perfectly. But with the wild wisdom of the Fairy Oracle Guidebook, I'll just read you briefly because it's too long a passage. It says that you could shape your own time, create portals between past and present, Allow the now to be more effective and more magical. Revisit the past and do over when the gatekeeper arrives. So it's just like this card here is saying. You can turn those negatives into positives, that do-over, and go forward in your life. It's telling you that as you tap into a source outside of the linear time belief and understand that time is a landscape, and where you choose to place your attention creates the concept and experience you are currently having. The dream time of the Aboriginal peoples of Australia is all time and no time. A beginning, life, ending, and recreation occurring simultaneously. We too can dream and be without the time pressures we currently believe we need to experience. Some say that when we break through to the fifth world in the future, we will no longer have the current time belief, and all will change and flow. Once upon a time will be now and forever, and we will be one with our ancestors past, companions present, and generations of the future. We will speak and dream and share together. Well, again, thank you, Spirit, for this lovely reading for all of our Gemini followers. And remember, we all have Gemini somewhere in our chart. So it's a little bit of air, fire, water, and earth in all of us, and a little bit of all of the 12 signs of the Zodiac and astrology. But I do wish all the Geminis a happy birthday if your sun is in Gemini, your moon is in Gemini, or your ascendant is in Gemini. Happy solar return. Thank you for subscribing and watching, and if you haven't, please do so you can get emails when my readings are up from YouTube. And as always, I wish you the best.